Hi everyone, and welcome back to another Bork No Game video. Today's video is dedicated to a shoujo pull for Tsumugi, so let's go ahead and jump right into this. One of the first things I want to cover is who's going to be on the banner with her. It's going to be Chika and Nozomi, so if you're looking for a time to pull for Nozomi, this is the one. Now, when it comes to this, she is going to be part of the Carmina Guild, which is the idol group in Princess Connect, but let's go ahead and jump into her gameplay so you can see how she's going to be functioning within the game. This is JP, and this is going to be the Hatsune events. Here's going to be Tsumugi and her in rank 7 at level 128. Alright, now when it comes to this, focus right here, skill 2 or skill 1, I believe. It's going to be hitting the second enemy right there, super cool, and that is her skill 2. I like how it lowers the action speed, and right now she's going to be possibly casting her UB in 3, 2, 1. Come on, do it, Tsumugi. Here it is, and I like how it looks like she's acting like Spider-Man in some ways because she's spinning threads everywhere. Her character is based around the fact that she creates a lot of costumes, and her skill 2 is pretty darn effective, as you can tell, dealing some damage, but most of all, passing that lowered movement speed and lowered action speed debuff, alright? That's going to be one of her bread and butter sort of deals, and that's going to make her one of the better units in the game, especially for PvP. Some of you are probably wondering though, is she going to be a unit that I need to pull? Honestly, with her at base 2-star, no, she's not going to be a must pull unit unless you're a crazy whale for PvP, or Tsumugi is your waifu and you need her now. But we have to talk about this, alright? So Tsumugi's banner is right here with Nozomi, but the next banner that's going to be appearing is Summer Peccary. And after that, Summer Suzume, and then Summer Karu. Summer Karu is literally so close. She is 3 banners away, 2 banners away if you include, like, you know, the Tsumugi banner that's about to be appearing. Please, if you can, save until at least Summer Peccary or any of the summer waifus, because these are limited characters that won't roll around until next year. Please, please almighty, save for this time frame, because Tsumugi is not worth it to pull on currently, because the summer banners that are limited are going to be appearing very, very soon. Now Tsumugi, if you're waifu, then, you know, I can't stop you because she's your waifu. That's your dedication. But most of all, she's going to be a decent PvP unit. Does she need like more stars to function in PvP? PvP is all about having more stars, having more raw power. So of course, the more stars she has, the better she will be. Can she counter someone like Ilya? Let's go ahead and break down her skills. So her skill 1 in particular, pull enemies forward just a little bit. If it's only like possibly Kuka and then Ilya right afterwards, then Tsumugi could possibly pull that Ilya forward. But it's very rare, tank character plus Ilya, right? So this could be effective in countering Ilya in some situations if Ilya is the second slotted unit, but that's kind of rare. Now her second ability is probably the creme de la creme in some ways, because she's the first character who's going to reduce action speed. Reducing action speed, just note that it only slows down when they cast the next skill. Reducing action speed doesn't actually slow down the animations for characters. So instead of the character casting a skill every 3 seconds, now they're going to cast it every 4 seconds or every 5 seconds, okay? That's how action speed sort of works in the game, and movement speed is obviously if they get like knocked back or something, it's going to take them a longer time to pretty much jump back forward. So maybe you could pair Tsumugi with Maharu or some knockback-is character, and it could be effective in that situation. But then here's the thing, and the nearest enemy is also blown away. So this is going to be her UB where she binds people, alright? So this is going to be pretty important, because if she can cast her skill 2 where she reduces someone's movement speed, and then she blows away the tank at the very frontal section, this will allow you to pretty much attack whoever is behind the tank, whether that's Ilya or Monica or whichever situation where it's Yukari. Go ahead and run her gameplay one more time just so we can see how her kit overall works. I think Tsumugi is going to be a fantastic addition to the game and overall for PvP. While she is a 2-star unit, her effectiveness, you know, it speaks for itself in Arena. The fact that she can pretty much try to pull the second unit a little bit more forward, and then she has that action speed reduction that's practically being spammed in some ways during the battle. She'll do her skill 2 pretty often, and then there's her UB right there. We can't really see like that UB actually blow someone away, but you can definitely tell if one of the enemies survive right here when she casts her UB, they will be binded, alright? That bind is going to be very effective in PvP, and when you're trying to stop like maybe like a Reno comp. Right there, the orc is pretty much stunned, he couldn't do anything or binded. So final thoughts when it comes to like Tsumugi, she's not a must pull, but if you're very hardcore in PvP, she's definitely going to be one of those units that you're going to want to have on deck. Her unique equipment isn't going to be available for a while, and then if you're wondering when is her shards going to be appearing, that's also going to be a while. Her position is actually pretty cool because she's going to be next to Hiyori. Not like too frontal because she can at least stay behind like certain characters like Akino and Makoto. So that's pretty nice. She's not like a Kaori who's just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be in the front with the other tanks. Her sticking next to Hiyori will be pretty cool. Not to mention she's a fist-based unit, and as we all know, fist-based units are pretty good in the game. Alright, let's go ahead and jump into some arena as we always do and just cover a few things and my last thoughts when it comes to her. I think Tsumugi is mostly going to shine in the sense that she can sort of stop certain Ilya comps. I don't think she's going to be able to terrorize the Ninon Mitsuki comp that well. I think she'll be a great addition to the Ninon comps that are currently appearing because Mitsuki is an AoE character, and then you couple that with Ninon being an AoE character and then Tsumugi being another AoE character, landing more AoE, putting more pressure on the units. I feel like she'll also be pretty decent on the attack side. I'm not so sure how Tsumugi would function on like defending side because she seems more of like an aggressive like actual character. If you can manipulate where she casts her skill 2 when, you know, she's the one defending, it's not really as effective. It's better to plan out her skill 2 where she's like, oh, you know, the Ilya team on the other side, I can use the skill 2 to pull the Ilya forward. But if you're fighting a Tsumugi, you can sort of counteract the fact that she's going to be using her skill 1 to pull someone forward. And then you can always run Monica or Kokoro in some ways to counteract that action speed reduction. But that'll also make the enemy slightly bit faster. Here's the team I pretty much used to counter this one. Not too shabby right here. Shori has been pretty clutch, and I only used June just because of the fact that the team was so defensive. There's no way that they could actually kill the June. If they ran someone like Ninon or something like that, they'd probably be able to kill the team, so very nice right there. Go ahead and do some Princess Arena. That Tsumugi would be pretty great on Ninon fan though. Like overall, like as an actual Ninon fan like aggression team, not as a defending team, alright? Because Tsumugi is definitely built in mind where you know who you're going to be fighting. You're not going to be fighting like sort of like a weak team. You can at least manipulate like sort of like that blowback effect from her UB. And I like how she sort of reminds me of Spider-Man in some ways. Overall, are you guys excited for Tsumugi? Are you going to pull for her? She's your waifu, I understand, but I digress since summer is seriously right around the corner. Summer Peko being our next waifu coming on board in the summer train, and then Summer Suzume, pretty much one of the best made waifus in the game, our only made waifu currently. That's gonna be a steal, and then not to mention Summer Kiru right behind that. It's just gonna be awesome, so you know, feel free to save your currency if you can, but I can't stop you if she is waifu. Right, we managed to clear this team right here, not too shabby. Hatsune doing her thing. Come on, Kuka. Alright, we got the kills right here. I think Tsumugi though, she will be not that effective of course in clan battle. Maybe you could situationally use her UB sort of like how Ayane can pretty much do like the stuns and stuff, but the thing is with Ayane is that she also has a defense break, and Tsumugi not having a defense break messes with a few things when it comes to that sort of situation where you want to land a stun. I think Ayane is still one of the best like defense breaks in the entire game during clan battle, just because of the fact that she can also stun other opposing units, right? Okay, so we managed to get some stuff here. I don't think we're gonna win because we lost our Nozomi. We're probably not dealing enough DPS overall. Tsuki doing her thing. I think that was a miss right there as well. Mimi, can you deal some damage? No, everyone's passing out right here, and we pretty much take the L. I'm gonna be curious who's gonna be the last team. Is it gonna be like a Reno comp or something? But when it comes to Tsumugi, overall she's just gonna be a nice character, you know, another fist-based character, and fist-based characters have always been great. I think she's gonna be part of like the waifu crew in some ways because obviously Hiyori and Kaori, they're fist-based characters and they perform absolutely amazing, and Ayane is also another fist-based character now that I think about it. All the fist-based characters, I can never really say that they're bad characters because they always perform rather well at the end of the day. There hasn't been a fist-based character that I'm too disappointed with, and I know some people will definitely pull Tsumugi if they want to counteract some of the Ilya and Ninon comps, and I feel that Summer Peko is going to be more so for Arena in case you want to save for her on the next banner. Tsumugi being a 2-star just doesn't really make it worth it to pull for a lot of people, especially for free to play, just because you're probably going to be getting her on an off banner. Who knows? At the end of the day, you do what you need to do, and maybe you'll even get some other characters. If you're itching to pull, I understand, but I know a lot of people pulled during like the Ilya banners. We're not going to forget to claim our jewels. I wanted to claim our jewels on camera, There's no way Miyako can pretty much tank the next 20 seconds, can she? She probably will. Oh my gosh, can we actually win? There's no way we can win. Hello? Yuki, can we take down the Yuki? Can you cast the UB right here? Him down? Hello? Come on, please. We got 6 seconds left. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. No, wow. Stars really do matter. Look at that Yuki being able to tank us right there. Okay. Let's go ahead and jump back into like the mail section. And in case folks are wondering, like, Bork, how are you gonna have like 7,000 gems and everything? Let's go ahead and claim this stuff. We've been meaning to, you know, we've been meaning to claim all this before it expires. There we go. Now you know how much all the stuff that I pretty much have. Anyways, if you made it this far in today's video, consider subscribing, dropping a like, leaving a comment, follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter. Once we hit 20,000 subs, we're doing a giveaway. Thanks so much for watching. Have yourself a fantastic day. Good luck on the polls if you are pulling on Tsumugi. Don't let me stop you. See you in the next one.